Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Flashback Friday in dedication of cartoon music producer Guy Moon. And now we're going to move on to our next segment, which is going to be Go to the Head of the Class for the Boss. Alright. Now let's pick a student. So this week I'm going up against Nebula, and Electro. Alright, we're going to start with languages. Great answers in this subject is going to be worth $50 apiece. Alright, I'm going to rest that, so if I get that one right, I'll get all my money and go to the head of the class. Unscrambled NEKAS to form the name of a floating animal. That would be a snake. $50. And so we're going to the class that money's going to get doubled. Now I'm up to $100. Hopefully I can keep doing it all the way to the end, which means I'll be earning even more money from me. Alright, my turn. What's the plural for goose? That would be geese. What's good for the geese is good for the gander. That's $50 more. I'm up to $150. Now I'm on the science question. Correct answers will be worth 50 points. $50 per correct answer in science. A flower, sweet liquid that is attractive to bees is called what? Nectar. $50 on that one. Okay, back to us. Grouping of stars named after gods, heroes, and heroines, animals, and objects are called constellations. Alright, $50 more. Oh, Nebula's the head of the class, and now she's learning some music. Okay, I have to get this one right, otherwise I may lose my money. The Gulf Stream is a warm current that moves along where? The top layer? Got it right. So I keep my bank, and Electro's gonna lose his. They're getting their $300. Now I'm on to arts and music, and the correct answer is going to be worth $100. Alright, another opportunity of going to a class right here. The head of the giant sphinx of Egypt is set on top of what animal's body? That would be a lion. Alright, got $100 on that one. And I get to the class, that's another. That's going to throw my winnings to $800. Alright, back to us. What kind of painter was Vincent van Gogh? I believe he was a cubist. He was an impressionist. Oh, dang it. No one got a right answer that time. I'm going to go with Say Hall and try to win $200 with this question. He would have 37 nines. Alright, that's $200 more, and now I'm up to 1,000. And I just made some math. Correct answer is never going to be worth $100, just like an art and music. Alright. How many hours are there between noon and 7 p.m. in the same day? I'm going to go with 8, 7, 4. Let's do another. Let's get math to try again. How many inches are there in a yard and a half? 48. 54. I'm not going to play around anymore. Stay home. Alright, for $20. Which planet has a natural satellite? Venus? No, it's Neptune. Man, I'm stuck. Math. When it is 10 a.m. in California, it is 1 a.m. in Boston. That'll be a 3-hour difference. Yes. I just paid my bank, and Nicola just lost hers. And I'm up to $1,100. And everybody's in history now, and the credit answers are going to be worth $150. Beginning in 1979, which country took over the United States embassy and held American citizens hostage for 444 days? Iran? Yes, for $150. I have a chance to catch. I'm finally catching up to my computer. I'm catching up to Electro. Which famous aviator was lost over the Pacific with navigator Fred Vernon on July 2nd, 1937? I'm going to go with Amelia Earhart. Okay, I didn't go ahead of class on that one. Okay, so none of us two lose our bank. We're all in literature. And our answers are worth $150. Which character trapped across the Trolls Bridge to eat the green grass on the other side? 3 Billy Goats? The 3 Billy Goats scrub. Uh-oh. Here's the question. Where is smoke, there's fire. Once again, I saved my tank. Neville, on the other hand, she loses hers. took us out of the class again. Alright, so here's my geography question worth $200. There is no east in the beginning of a state. Okay, I have another opportunity of doubling my bank and trying to catch up to Electro. If you get it wrong, that'll definitely help me. Okay, the plain form of the what is it? At the mountain of the river is called the plain. The delta? Yes, I got it right. I get $2. I get the class. I'm still in second place. I'm still in geography. The largest country in South America, probably Brazil. $100. I'm catching up. Me and Electron in final exam. Who's holding Penny the satisfying Chicken Little? Now Electro can win the game on his next question. And because of that, he wins the game and we leave goes out of the class empty-handed. So because we lost, because Electro won and not us, we don't win any money. And when we come back, we're going to play Blockbusters for a Commodore 64.